President of the Audit Bench of the Supreme Court, the Attorney General of the said court, distinguished members of the Audit Bench, dear colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, I'm particularly pleased to wish you a warm welcome to this venue on the occasion of the 20th Exchange Forum between the Senate and the Audit Bench. As you all know, this umpteenth meeting, now rooted in the institutional tradition of our country, insofar as it is part of a logic of collaboration between the upper house of Parliament, as an essential platform for consolidating synergy between our two institutions in the service of good governance. Indeed, through frank and rich exchanges, the senators, whose role is to vote laws, oversee government action, and represent regional and local authorities, seize this golden opportunity to benefit the all-important technical assistance provided by the members and the heads of the Audit Bench, notably in terms of overseeing the implementation of finance laws. This has been amply demonstrated by the various themes rich in lessons learned that have been addressed in previous discussions. The theme chosen for the 20th meeting, which brings us together once again today, is the contribution of the recommendations by the Audit Bench to improving governance in Cameroon. It is both relevant and strategic in that it is part of the drive to strengthen transparency and accountability in the management of public resources. As a supreme audit body for public finances, the Audit Bench intends to play a crucial role in building sound and sustainable governance, in accordance with the fundamental requirements of the rule of law. Indeed, through its audit assessment reports and recommendations, it highlights the strengths and the weaknesses observed in the management of public finances, whether at the level of the state, regional and local authorities or public companies. The recommendations it makes are not simply technical observations. There are strategic tools for identifying and correcting financial and administrative malfunctions, optimize the allocation and the use of public resources, strengthen the transparency and the accountability of public managers. These recommendations, when taken fully into account, constitute a powerful lever for improving the performance of public policies and reinforcing citizens' confidence in the institutions of the state. Considering the Senate's aforementioned statutory missions and the impact of their implementation on the management of public resources, we are pleased to say that the recommendations of the Audit Bench play a fundamental role in the fulfillment of these missions. In particular, they enable senators to better understand budgetary and financial issues, orient their debates on factual and objective basis, formulate concrete proposals to enhance the effectiveness of public policies. In this light, it is worth noting that today's forum is of particular importance. It will help build the capacity of senators to make full use of the reports and recommendations of the Audit Bench in the exercise of their constitutional missions. However, if the recommendations of the Audit Bench are to be translated into concrete action, it is essential to strengthen the collaboration between our two institutions. This will necessarily involve systematic and timely transmission of the Audit Bench's report to the Senate, better appropriation of recommendations by senators, thanks to technical and pedagogic exchanges such as today's, rigorous monitoring of the implementation of recommendations to guarantee their impact on governance. This strategic partnership between the Senate and the Audit Bench is essential to overcome the challenges of our time, notably the fight against corruption, improved management of public resources, and the promotion of inclusive and effective public policies. Ladies and gentlemen, dear colleagues, improving governance in Cameroon will necessarily require transparent, responsible, and efficient management of public finances. The recommendations of the bench are an essential compass to guide our efforts in this direction. During today's event, you will be given information and explanations on the contribution of the Audit Bench to improving governance in Cameroon. I hope you enjoy listening to them. I equally urge you to express any concerns you may have in order to raise as many explanations as possible, and above all, to keep in touch with the important court, which will make it its duty to shed light on your future concerns. I therefore invite you to take full advantage of this forum to deepen our exchanges, enrich our thinking, and strengthen our shared commitment to good governance. On this note, I solemnly declare open the workshop of the 20th Exchange Forum between the Senate and the Audit Bench of the Supreme Court. Long live the cooperation between the Senate and the Audit Bench. Long live good governance in Cameroon. Long live the Republic. Thank you for your kind attention.